In the Everglades there's a way of life. It's a way of peace without stress or strife. There's a fellow there who protects these rights. Lincoln Vail of the Everglades. But they'll fight for rights and the homes they've made. Simple grassroots people of the Everglades. There's a natural danger and a man to face. Lincoln Vail of the Everglades, the man on patrol in the Everglades. Moving, ever moving through the Everglades.
Come on, the party's over. All right. I guess I was going kind of fast, Constable. I'm Ralph Martin. Dan Martin's son? I know your father. I've seen that joint of his.
Yeah? Well, I was just on my way over there, and I was kind of late. That's why I was stepping on it.
That's not good enough.
What do you mean?
You weren't just stepping on it. You were endangering lives. You swamped Dr. Longley. Or maybe you didn't notice.
Look, I'm late. Do you mind? Now, just give me a ticket, whatever you give, but save the sermon.
I don't give tickets. You're just not going to drive that boat again until I've had a talk with your father.
I'm not, huh?
No. I'm taking your keys. Well, I guess I should have talked to your father before today, Ralph. There's no point in it now.
Hi, Constable. How's life?
How's fishing?
Just left. Was that Link Vail? Well, come on, come on.
Yeah, that's him. Figure he's headed for Lost River Station. You looking to catch him?
That's what I'm looking to do. Here, I'm taking your boat. Well, come on, I haven't got all day.
That was Dan Martin.
You must have a lot of money. All that just to rent your boat?
Ain't my boat.
What's the matter with you? Didn't you see me wave?
You must be talking to me, Martin, because nobody else is here.
All right, Vail. I know what you think about me and my nightclub. All you cops would give an arm to see me shut down. To catch me doing something wrong. Well, catch me, but lay off my kid.
You think I arrested Ralph to get at you?
What else? The kid blew his stack. Just once. Now, that's enough to keep the kid in jail, to keep jawing at him about holding him for trial the way Chief Benson is doing? No, you had to do it to get at me.
Ralph's being held for what he did. That's a pretty mean boy you had there.
No, that's where you're wrong, Vail. Ralph has always been a good boy. You ask anybody. His friends, his teachers. The kid just flipped for a minute, that's all.
He flipped all right.
Well, don't you know? Didn't the kid tell you why he acted the way he did?
Sour stomach?
He had a fight with Nancy. That's the whole thing. He had a fight with his girl, Nancy Winkler. Her father owns the shoe store in town. Well, they had some kind of a little quarrel before he barged out in front of you. Ralph had just left the girl. The kid was hot, that's all.
Funny he didn't say anything out to me.
Will you check it? Ask his teachers. Ask anybody. There won't be anyone who'll have anything to say against my boy.
Well, for his sake, Martin, I hope they'll have something to say for him. Now, think hard, Charlie. Are you sure Ralph had a perfect record when he worked for you?
Best boy I ever had. Hardworking, honest, conscientious.
Okay, Charlie. We've been through that before. Thanks for the information.
Vail was just here. I said Ralph was my best boy, just the way you told me to.
Well, it beats me, Andy. I talked to Ralph's principal. I talked to 2 of his teachers. They said he was a good student. Good boy, too. No trouble at all. Same story wherever he worked. I don't know what to believe.
You sure changed your tune, Link. When I locked him up, you said, watch this boy. He's like a wild animal.
He was. Martin said Ralph was upset, not thinking. He just had a fight with his girlfriend. Well, in that case, a boy might act irrationally. Wouldn't necessarily mean what it seems to mean.
Link, are you thinking about recommending clemency?
I think I'll have a talk with his girlfriend. After that, I'll make up my mind.
Yes, sir, I'm fine. I've just been sort of thinking.
Yeah, about what?
Well, about the way I acted. Well, I know it's not going to change anything to say I'm sorry.
But anyway, I am.
Food for you in just a minute.
Well, that's fine. I can wait, sir.
Yeah. I can wait.
I'm glad your folks aren't home, Nancy. I want to have a serious talk with you about Ralph. I don't want to cause any trouble for you, Nancy, or your father. You just say the right things, everything will be okay.
I don't ever want to see Ralph again.
Making sure, Martin?
Of what?
That somebody has something good to say about Ralph. Nancy, you gonna tell me about this morning?
You mean about the fight?
No fight, Vail. Boy arguing with his girl, that's all.
Now, you let her tell it. Okay, Nancy.
Well, it really wasn't a fight. Ralph was mad when he left, real mad. You know how he gets.
How does he get, Nancy?
You know kids, Vail.
Now, you let her tell it. How about it, Nancy?
I don't care. I don't care what you do. I'm going to tell the truth.
Nancy!
Martin, I told you.
The girl's upset.
Sure she is, and I want to know why. Nancy, you did have a fight with Ralph this morning, didn't you? A bad one?
Yes. Yes, I did. He was like a maniac. Like he always gets when he doesn't get his way. Mr. Vail, I've been trying to break off with Ralph for a month. He seems so, well, nice in school and around. But he's...
What is he, Nancy?
I don't know. So nice. And yet if he's crossed, he gets wild.
The girl's obviously lying. Can't you see that, Vail?
Am I, Mr. Martin? Is this a lie?
Did Ralph do that?
Yes, this morning. It's not the first one either. That's why I tried to break off with him. But he wouldn't let me. He just...
I've got a feeling I've been had, and I don't like it.
Now listen, Vail.
I've been listening, but not to the truth until now. That boy of yours is bad, Martin.
Why you... Vail, you just don't know what you're talking about. That's my son. I know him. I raised him.
And I don't think much of it.
I gave that kid everything. There wasn't a thing in the world that boy wanted for.
That's right, Martin. If Ralph had been your worst enemy, you couldn't have wrecked him anymore. I'm sorry, Nancy. Some of the world is like that. Do you mind if I borrow your phone? I have to call Chief Benson.
About Ralph?
He's about all we seem to be talking about these days. Okay, operator. I'll try Chief Benson again when I get to town. is Link.
Yeah, Link?
I'm just checking to see whether you're back in. I'm coming into the office. I've got something else in that Martin boy. Watch him, Andy. He's worse than I thought.
Well, he seems all right, Link. I just gave him some food and he was...
Andy? Andy, what happened?
He just left. Never mind me. Go on.
Say again, Hank. What's your position?
Cruising south, 10 miles below Bladestown on the Seminole Pike. Over.
Seminole Pike. Hank, listen. Martin left here heading north. He could be coming right into your lap. Now be careful. He's armed. Over.
I'll be careful. Link, I'll establish your roadblock at Osino Corners. Then radio highway patrol for additional units. Over and out.
Link, did you call Miami? Braden Station?
Yes.
Johnson Hammock?
Yes, I did. Now take it easy, Andy. There's nothing else we can do until somebody spots the car.
Well, that's just liable to be too late for someone.
He's heading down the pike. Over.
Go after him, Driscoll.
I can't. He shot up one of my tires.
All right, stand by. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Down the pike, huh? You better get somebody after him, Andy. I'm going for my airboat.
What are you going to do?
Try to beat him to the causeway through that old Indian creek.
I'm sorry. I just flipped. You got to understand.
No, I don't. I'm not your father.
Vail, you were right.
What'd you say?
You were right about Ralph. I did give the boy too much. Car, clothes, money. It was a great mistake.
Well, why talk about it?
Mr. Vail, when are the visiting days up at the prison?
Why?
Well, you know, I thought I'd bring Ralph a radio, a few little things like that.
Playing the part of Constable Lincoln Vail in the Everglades. 5,000 square miles of untamed, uncharted wilderness. Boundless stretches of deadly sawgrass and cypress swamp. Endless miles of mangrove forests spotted with hidden Seminole villages. My job is to see that the law is upheld and order preserved in America's last remaining frontier. You'll find action, mystery, and excitement as I encounter both natural and man-made dangers. Join me again next week, when once again I face the hazards of the Everglades.
In the Everglades, there's a way of life. It's a way of peace without stress or strife. There's a fellow there who protects these rights. Lincoln Vail of the Everglades, the man on patrol in the Everglades. But they'll fight for rights and the homes they've made. Simple grassroots people of the Everglades. There's a natural danger and a man to face. Lincoln Vail of the Everglades, the man on patrol in the Everglades. Moving, ever moving through the Everglades. Moving, ever moving through the Everglades. Moving, ever moving through the Everglades.